Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
They have white people in their camps reading, thinking that they are a part of Israel. They're not. Abba Bivens and Ben Naphtali confessed to creating that 12 chart in the late 60s. He confessed before he died. He said they wanted to make money off their Tanakh school. Stop preaching to these people. Why do you think the so-called white man has not shut you guys down or killed one of you guys on the streets already? Or arrest you guys by the mass? It's because you are teaching lies. It's because you are telling these same white people that they can integrate with us. You're teaching them that they are also Israel. That's why they didn't shut down your businesses yet. You self-made street scholars have to stop. Yahuwah said he's not the author of confusion. You're preaching that Africans are not us. We're not them. They're not us. If slavery was not abolished, where do you think they would go back and get more slaves? Where? To that dry desert piece of land called Israel? They named it Israel on May 14, 1948. You think Yahuwah in his infinite love for Israel would give 12 tribes that dry desert piece of corner in Mount Seir? Stop preaching to our people these lies. I mean, get your hustle going on with the Bible, but goddamn, stop preaching to these people, these white Puerto Ricans, white Cubans, white Venezuelans, white Colombian, white Mexicans. Stop preaching to these people that they are us. All you so-called self-made scholars, you streets hustlers, stop. If not, your judgment will soon come up. Yahuwah said he's going to scatter us 4 corners. You choose 2 corners, North America and South America, a little bit of the Caribbean. What happened to the rest of the Israel? What happened to the other 2 corners of the earth? I ain't no African. I ain't no African. Do you look different from an African? A dark nation sold the Negroes. Yes, we're all Negroes from Africa. That dark nation that they're talking about, it's the so-called East Indian man, not Africans. You're confusing your own selves and you believe in your own lies. Stop preaching that 12 chart because it's not true. I'm watching a video Naquan made with a white boy holding the Bible. Can you tell the difference between him and another white person with his blonde hair holding the Bible? No. Again, Yahuwah is not the author of confusion. Stop preaching that false chart. Stop. Stop it. You got people like Nathaniel up in New York marrying Mexicans with black people, with Negroes. Marrying white people with Negroes just because they were born in a region, born in Puerto Rico, born in Cuba, born in Mexico, born in so on and so on. Stop it. Stop. When you look at their skin color, it is a form of leprosy. And you talking about, oh, the progenitor? Pedigree? That's from a Negro man to a Negro woman. Not a Negro man to a so-called Edomite woman. No. Peace to the truth. Stop following those camps.
The 12 tribes chart is
great rebellion against the world.
Alright, Shalom. This video is going to be a response to this video you see on the screen and that you just saw. That video was entitled Self-Made Street Scholars Teaching Fake 12 Tribe Chart. And this nigga woman that you see on the screen running her trash mouth, her raggedy mouth, her iniquity-filled mouth is nothing more than a demon and an unbeliever. So all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And this video will be a response to fake 12 tribe chart. And I really hate that phrasing because it's not a chart, it's a sign. You know, and also to the brother that clips these videos, it's not that important for us to know what these people are saying in their fucking comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say to cuss at you, but really just let the video play. Bringing up the people's comments, who gives a fuck what they say? You see? I would prefer really just to see the video in its entirety and not have to read these stupid comments, but it is what it is. Anyway, on with the video. All right. I want to show a few things, and this is just a response to that. I mean, we've been hearing these objections from these people for a long time, these different Israelites from these different congregations. I mean, here it is, the prophets come and teach the word of the Lord and use the 12 tribe sign, and you believe you're an Israelite based upon what we teach, and we came to you with the sign. But then after you think you learn the truth, then you turn right around and say the same sign that you first saw and knew you were Israelite, now all of a sudden it's not valid enough. To you brothers and sisters out there that are believers, that are of the hopefully elect, that watch GMS, I'm just using GMS. I don't give a fuck about these other camps because they're full of shit. These people, these Yahuwah Israelites and these Elohims and, you know, these J-Brews, these different weird ass Yah Israelites, the Most High is not dealing with these people at all. They're fucking through. And some of them are agents and trolls that are set up. Now, this woman made a point. She thinks she made a point. She says that, why do you think that these camps are allowed to teach out there on the street? You know, and the so-called white man, they lock y'all up or kill some of y'all. It's because he know you teaching lies. Well, wait a minute. The people you learn from are still teaching. Why aren't they locked up? You see, it's got to make sense. You fucking nigga women that proclaim you Israelites, blinking 1,000 times in the video, sitting all close. You dumb bitch. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to fucking destroy you. For number one, you're not supposed to be teaching. You're not supposed to be being seen. See, we get tired of that shit. You fake ass handmaids of the Lord. You think you're somebody. You're a nothing. And pretty soon, your goddamn mouth is going to be closed. The Lord is going to staple your fucking lips closed. You know, and I can't prove that in the scripture, but I will say it'd be a good thing if somebody took a stapler and stapled your fucking mouth closed, because you have no value and no worth. And you don't need to be heard from with your opinions. Now, before I go on and start showing some things, like I said, these people, when you hear them talk, it's all carnality. You always hear people that are not even prophets criticize the ministry of the prophets. You hear that a lot. These little punk ass objections that you people come with to where you don't believe in the 12 tribe sign, that doesn't mean anything. You're not supposed to believe in what we teach, because what we teach is only for the elect. So we don't expect you to believe what we're saying. We don't expect you to believe in the 12 tribe sign. Who the fuck do you think will come with the 12 tribe sign in the last days? Ezekiel was a prophet. In Ezekiel 37, you know, that whole chapter, when he's going into the 12 tribe sign, that's something that the prophets would bring forth, and the believers that are of the elect would believe. It's not for all the Israelites, and it's not for all the Israelites to accept it or deny it. It doesn't mean that something is not fake based upon how many people believe it. It's based upon what's written in the scriptures, and the 12 tribe sign is Bible prophecy. And you got a lot of these people that are deniers who don't believe, right? You got more of them that don't believe than those that do believe. And that's how it is. That's the ratio. 2/3 is a higher ratio than 1/3, okay? Now, I want to show you here briefly that all these objections that these people come with, even the ones that Vocab Malone brought, they've been dealt with. I did this video last year It was a response to Vocab Malone's 22 questions to dismantle the 12 tribes chart. It was done 8 months ago. I went through all of his 22 questions and we completely smashed the stupid objections that Vocab Malone, because that's an unbelieving spirit. Vocab Malone has a campaign where he says that because of the majority of the Israelites don't even believe in the 12 tribe sign, that it's not valid. Who gives a fuck what they believe?